Welcome to this new episode of Off to the 7,000 Islands, and we are here in Buscalan in the north of the Philippines, in the mountains. We drove here, I think 14 hours from Manila.
Oh?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, overnight. Quite a journey, and now we are here in the morning and we're going to visit over there, and it's quite beautiful. The road is quite dangerous too. Lots of landslide because it was raining, but now we're here and we will hike a little bit up the mountain. So we go down there and then up this path to this village. So not really a hike. Right, we're here down at the little river. We're gonna get some gold and then we go upstairs. Yeah. There they are. Right. And this is apparently how you get Filipinos up a hill. You put the famous tattoo studio on top. Right, and we are just walking up. Again, getting warm, the sun is out. It rained a lot, and actually there were lots of landslides on the way here. But yeah, we arrived safely with our driver. I was quite adventurous. 13-14 hours overnight, and I think when I'm upstairs I'm gonna sleep, but yeah. So this tattoo artist who is here does traditional tattoos. How they did it, well, basically before the Spanish came, and it's just kind of survived here in that little spot. Yeah, and the tattoo artist, like, who preserved it is really old, and over 100 years old, and that's why it's like from national importance to keep that tradition going, but also for people to go here and see her, and her family is carrying on that tradition. So yeah, we are curious about that.
Morning.
Good morning. And we will see how it will be. I'm not getting a tattoo, but yeah, we will see how it is. We see you at the top. Oh, actually, these are the rice terraces from up close. And of course already some littering, because people don't manage half an hour walk without littering. Amazing. But yeah, look at it. There you can actually see. That's how the whole road looks like. And Yeah, actually we just passed the spot and then it fell down. Well, it's quite interesting. Oh, it's so nice in the rainforest here. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, right, we are up at the top. We go, and behind us is where we stay in that village, and we just show you a little walk around the village where we just went. And yeah, I mean, almost looks like a mountain village anywhere, like wooden houses and things.
Lots of water.
We go, that's our room, and there, if you not behave, you need to sleep there. So actually we only been there 2 days, and basically on the first day we had a tour through the village, and then we went to our accommodation, which you have seen as a homestay. Is quite nice, and we everyone who wanted a tattoo, which is not the signature tattoo of that old lady who is giving that tattoos, but like the traditional old letters of the alphabet here, they were here, and those sort of tattoos who symbolize strength and stability and all this kind of stuff you could choose, and then younger artists would make that. While on the next day then we would go and visit the old lady who would give just 3 dots, because she's 105 years old, so she would just make 3 dots as her kind of signature. You were there, and you can have that if you're there as well. So that was basically how we did it, but it was really interesting to learn a little bit about it. And what they basically use is they use pomelo thorns to dip them into the color and then hammer it in, basically, which is quite interesting. So, well, most of my relatives actually had tattoos. Alyssa had a tattoo as well, and maybe you can guess what Alyssa had for a letter on her wrist, what letter that is in basically in our, oh, what's that, European alphabet, which the Spanish brought here as well. So yeah, let's have a look.
Let's go.
So we are on our way down, back down again. You have seen what we have all just made, all the tattoos and things, right? And so we are back down. After all this, was definitely interesting to learn about the history before the Spanish came and more or less destroyed everything. But of course it's only very, very little what is actually left and what got preserved. But yeah, I think if there would be some more work in it and historians would help them to bring it back, would be really interesting to see. So yeah, that was our little trip. And why is that so significant that this lady or this tribe actually managed to keep those traditions? Because when the Spanish came, they got rid of most of the old religions, old traditions, old customs, and in those mountain regions they actually couldn't reach it, and so this survived all this time where basically the Spanish or Western culture was introduced. And through that old lady, and as she taught others and her relatives and younger ones, these traditions can be preserved, and would be great to see that in other regions as well, a bit more. We will definitely show what's going on here in Mindoro, where we live. There's also an old tribe basically, or a clan who are living more native, and we will show that as well in the future. But this was our first part here, where we went to the mountains. We had 2 more stops in Sagada and Baguio, and we will show them in the next weeks. But yeah, it was very good, and I can really recommend it. If you can, of course you need to walk there. There's no gondola going up, no cable car, something like this. But if you can walk, it's not that crazy far, so you don't need to be like a mountaineer or something. You just go down some steps and up some steps, and when it's dry it's no problem. But even when it was wet, like with us, there was a bit of rain, it was still okay. So I can really recommend it of doing that, and have a look there and support them. We had a really good guide who actually yeah, made that, even though we booked that holiday already before everything with that, the big C happened basically, and he still did that for us, that it was possible now again, and we went. It was really nice. Down below he's also linked, he speaks very good English as well, so there's no problem, and he knows that region and the people really well. So I can only recommend that. His name is Intoy Laboy. You can find him on Facebook. Well, that's not his name, but you can find him on Facebook under this name. So Intoy Laboy, and down below is the link as well. So check him out. It was really good. But yeah, if you liked that video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel when you want to know more about our life here in the Philippines, our travels, and what we are up to in the future. Thanks for watching.